Okay, everybody, I've seen you somewhere already, huh? So, guys, I see you are not crying yet. So let me show you the last part if you are not crying yet. Are you ready to cry now? Okay, so this is the last part. Now you're gonna cry. So we discussed so far this from supervisor to the get team, right? But everything starts when your people and yourselves are pitching marketing plan to brand new people who you bring to STS and trainings and Success Academy, Success University, whatever you do. How many of you are doing STS? So everybody does. So at the STS, you need to explain people marketing plan, right? So the question is how we explain. What do we want to achieve while explaining marketing plan? And what the purpose of the STS? This is a good question. And if we don't agree on that, the rest will not work. So if the purpose of the STS to qualify guest to the supervisor position, then we will not be able to achieve what we just discussed. Because then you will be qualifying too many supervisors too fast without being able to establish any customer or distributor base under them. You understand? Did it happen to you when you bring a guest and the next day this guest is a supervisor already? And there is no customers yet behind, no distributors yet behind, and this product and this person maybe didn't use products yet. Did it happen to someone? Or it's just it happens in the different countries, but not here. So here's the deal. If this is what happens, it will be difficult to go and create what I just explained to you. And it will be difficult to how to say it, to leverage on the new marketing plan. And if we want to use new marketing plan, we need to change our mind in terms of what do we promote at the STS. So bottom line, we should not, if we want to do this, we should stop thinking that STS is the qualification machine. Are you ready to do? You need to, it's a serious decision, listen. So we need to start promoting something else. I'll show you what now. I'll show you the type of explanation of the marketing plan which achieves what we want to achieve from day one at the STS, Success University, any kind of training. Okay? So if we switch the focus, then we establish what we want to establish and not just qualify another supervisor sitting at home with 4,000 volume points, and then we don't know where this person will appear or not again in our statement. You understand? The game changed. We just need to adapt ourselves to the new game. So I will show you the kind of presentation which explains to attendees at the STS or distributor workshop or Success University or whatever you do, or even one-on-one, the kind of idea of what this marketing plan is about, how it works, and then what the purpose of the STS then, if not qualifying supervisor. Show a big picture. What else? Training, recognition, what else? More stories, inspiration to herbalize them, right? But here's the deal. Number one priority is to let them feel good about you, themselves, the company, and let them want to bring their friends next month without being afraid from the fact that if I bring my friends, they will qualify them as well. You understand what I'm saying? So we want our guests, whether it's guests, distributors, or supervisors, or customers, to feel good, confident that nothing wrong will happen to their friends 30 days from now. We want to go deep. We want them to bring their friends and their friends and their friends and their friends. And if they come and say, I want to be supervisor, you would say, why? What's wrong with you? Why? Why? No hurry. What's the deal? They will need to prove you why they want to be supervisors, not you push. You play the different game. You play the game of slowing down. Don't worry, you will not slow down. But you will be at this very strong position of real leader. Real leader is not the one who is putting pressure on people qualified just because I need volume. Personal volume, organizational volume, I need to qualify, you buy. You remember Mark Hughes' story. You buy, I will get rich. His first explanation to his friends. Remember? Who got rich so far? They asked him. Remember? In Holiday Inn hotel. So he said, you buy, I will. So it was a joke, right? But some people keep thinking this way. You buy, I will get rich. We need to get rid of the whole idea. You buy 4,000, I achieve my whatever I need to achieve. So we are here for them, and not they are here for us. You understand? We are here for our distributors, for our customers, and not they are a vehicle of me getting rich. This is wrong approach. I'm getting rich as a result of me helping them to achieve what they want to achieve. Jim Rohn, right? Nothing new to anybody. So we just need to translate it into our action at the very first, second approach and exposure. Right? So here's what we do. Here's the way, more or less, how we present a marketing plan at all those events. So we explain about our mission. I will go fast. You don't need to, if you want, I can have it available to you. You will adapt it to your whatever conditions if you need it, if you want it, okay? So, but this is just general idea. So first this is 1 hour long explanation. I will do it in 5 minutes. It's not important. We are not at the level which I need to go with you through very detailed things, right? It's just, generic thing. So we explain what is our goal, what is our mission. This is our mission of our marketing plan. This is actually a marketing plan explanation. But we start with explaining why we have this marketing plan, right? Then we explain technical terms, volume points, and everything, what it means. Because we have many customers and guests and new distributors who have no idea, and this is real training, right? Then we tell them that there is a next important level. We don't say you need to become tomorrow. We promote it like crazy. Don't worry. They want to become. We don't want them to become. They want to become. Change your script from you need to become, you must become tomorrow, to this is the thing available. Let me help you to achieve what you want to achieve. What is your goal? All right? And then I'll show you how to go. And then they would come and say, I want to do it tomorrow. And sometimes they say, I want to do something which is not wise to do it tomorrow. This is not tomorrow. This is next week you're supposed to do. It's like if you create brand new supervisor without any background of using products, working with customers a bit at least, having some experience and some exposure to customer follow-up and things like that, then you have qualified supervisor who is not qualified. You understand what I'm saying? You have qualified, not qualified supervisor. You have unqualified, qualified supervisor. You have qualified, unqualified supervisor. Do you want to go and have a doctor to treat you who just bought a diploma? A diploma is right. Or he spent 5 years in the medical school, but he actually missed everything, but he got the diploma. Would you like to have this kind of doctor to treat you and your family? No. This is the difference between qualified supervisor and really qualified supervisor to deal with customers and to be and represent Herbalife in the best way at the marketplace. That's why the approach is to play, to slow things down. Are you sure you know what to do with products, with customers? How many customers do you have? Why you need 4,000 volume points? Explain to me. Because I badly want to be. Okay, I understand that you badly want to be somewhere. But tell me, how many customers do you have? Let's go and establish 5 customers base, first 10 customers, then let's do this, let's do that. Let's work together 1 week, 2 weeks. Don't worry, you will become one. Let's put some people under you, customers, distributors. Let me show you how you become supervisor, not just yourself, but with some other supervisor. So you would establish at the same time supervisor organization. So from the very next month, you would start receiving royalties. How about this? I'm not interested in 1 supervisor, I'm interested in 3, 4. That's why I am ready to sacrifice my immediate impulse of, yeah, do it, buy 4,000. You understand? I'm not interested in 1 supervisor, I'm interested in 4. I'm not after money, I'm after big money. I don't need supervisors sitting at home with 4,000 volume points. I need 3 supervisors with no products, with 50 customers. This is what I need. Then from the very next month, we got royalties. You understand the difference? Yes. Are we able to control our impulse-based behavior? Even if it's coming to a conflict of interest sometimes, when you badly need volume, personal volume. This is 29th of the month. You have only 500 volume points, personal volume. And your choice now is to, and now you got the guy. Just 10 minutes ago, he was a stranger walking on the street. But you don't have volume. Huh? That's the real test. What are you going to suggest to the guy? So what do? You let the guy qualify? I never do it. If I don't have volume, just an example, I always do have. I have enough customers, I don't need to think about volume. By the way, if you have enough customers, you don't need to think about volume. That's it. So, but if some people don't, it's not about you. You are strong people, strong leaders with customer base established already. I'm talking about your people who are relatively or new or maybe don't have enough customers, so they have this kind of conflict of interest at the end of the month. With that approach, let's look at the explanation. So this is what we explained, that this is a great thing. There are some advantages, you know, this is what you have. Trust me, they want it like crazy. All you need to do is to play the opposite. So these are advantages, and this is the marketing plan. This is old name, maybe qualified producer. No, this is the one, right? This is all right, new names. So, and then we say we do it slowly but surely, we grow to this. Look at this marketing plan explanation. This is very important for us to understand. This is our new marketing plan. You remember we used to have marketing plan, distributor, supervisor, get team, millionaire team, president's team, remember? Yes. So the top guy was who? President's team. And this was the way to explain marketing plan. Now I've got my STS. Imagine that you are guests at the STS. Remember, you've been supervisors. earlier today, and now you're just nobody. So we downgrade you now to the very guest at the supervisor. You need to feel what they feel, right? Otherwise, we just forget, because we are big stars now, right? And we forget the whole story. So now you are customers and guests and, new distributors. This is who you are. I show you this picture and the old one, president's team at the top, right? And this is what I tell you. And there are 400 people at the STS, right? And there is a couple of president's team here, or maybe one, or maybe nobody, right? And then we do this, explanation of the marketing plan, all the levels, and there is one president's team at the end tells his story, and then, diamonds and recognition and $50,000 a month story. One or two, and then 1,000 people or whatever. And then they are wondering, is it about me, this top level? How many years it takes? And the guy's on stage saying, I'm 20 years in the business. And what about me? I'm just brand new. If I'm brand new and they promote Get Team and Millionaire Team and President's Team too much, it's not for me. I don't associate myself with these old guys. I want to associate myself with relatively new guys. You understand what I'm saying? President's Team is great, but it's not something to make, too much of it. So we changed this thing a couple of years ago, and we made supervisor as a president's team here. And now it's the same 5 steps, and now we have supervisors as president's team. Half the audience are president's team now, right? Top level. Half the audience are at top level of the game already. And now we say, who is at the very top? Half the audience is at the very top. So it's easy. It's easy for the rest to associate themselves with half the audience now, not with the one guy, right? And now what is the next level to achieve? Is this one. A senior consultant, 500 volume points, 35% retail income. And this is everybody's next step. It's achievable. It's tomorrow. What do I do with these 500 volume points? I use products and I sell it to 3 people. Is it difficult task? It's easy. I have my sponsor. He will help me or she will help me to achieve my 3 customers. 3 customers, myself, 500 points. Easy. I'm happy. Next week. Right? Not 5 years, not 10 years now. You remember we said 1 week? This is the whole time frame for people to think. So easy, small, achievable tasks, and then you take people to the next level and everybody's happy. And they don't lose volume. You have no pressure, you remember? Nobody losing volume anymore. So, and all these guys are part of your personal volume, and then personal volume starts to grow. So, and now we say, okay, this is our marketing plan. These are top guys. And by the way, those who are Get Team and Mill Team and President's Team, they are also at this level. What it means? It means if I'm a Get Team member and I go on stage to tell my story, I don't say I'm Get Team member, because they have no idea what Get Team means. Are you aware of that? Sometimes we promote it, and this is Equipe Presidente. What Presidente? What? Chavez Presidente? What is it? Or Millionaire Team, what is it? Or Get Team, what Get Team? Forget Team. What is it? Get Team, Forget Team. Forgot, forget, forgive. Get, forgive, God, forgive. What is it? But we are pitching Get Team, and they say, this is internal terminology, understand? They have no idea what you are talking about. And if you go and explain that Get Team is global expansion team, it doesn't really help. Global expansion? What global expansion? What global, what expansion, what? So that's why I am this guy. So, and when we have this recognition, okay, so these guys, top team guys, they know that they just go at the end of the story, so at the end of the recognition panel, so they go on stage and they say, I'm such and such, I'm 5 years in the business, okay, my retail, I have 25 customers, all right, and I make my $2,000 monthly retail income with my customers, right? I have my club, I have my whatever I do. Besides, I have 25 supervisors like me in my organization. As a result of it, I get my $2,000, $3,000 royalty check every month. That's it. Simple. Get team, not get team. I am supervisor. I run my own business, and you are going to become like me. That's the message. Not like me, get team member, but like me, like as a supervisor. I am a successful supervisor. This is what I am. But because I have many supervisors under me, I'm also someone called whatever I called. We have those levels in this company. But it's less important to the brand new guy who just joined yesterday. You understand? He wants to be like me 30 days from now, 60 days. This is what people think, not more, not 5 years, not 10 years. I'm 20 years in the business and I'm founder circle. What founder circle? Come on. Excuse me. So, listen. Where I work there, they have no idea what founder circle is. They never seen the spin. The spin is just for this stage. I wear it 3 times a year. This is brand new. Who cares about founder circle? We're talking to customers, guys. You understand? When they get into the business and discover the game, and they will discover the game pretty soon, don't worry. But you need to sell it. You need to be able to sell it, not just push it, buy. Buy and you will become everything. Buy and life will change. You need to be intriguing. You need to sell for high price, not for cheap. The game is too great to sell it at a very cheap price and to put pressure on people, buy. No, buy, achieve, build, join us, be with us, but not buy. So, save the world. Don't buy. Help us to save the world. That's the deal. So, and then we say, okay, now go back to the very beginning. First of all, to join the company, this is what we need to do. Step number 1, all right? So, sign as a distributor application, this is what it gives you. And then we need to define our goal. And it could be different goals. Goal number 1 is to get results for yourself. Good nutrition just for yourself. Goal number 2 is for you and your family. Goal number 3, we want you at the end of the day to tell us what you want, right? So we give you different ideas of what you can define, what kind of goal you want to define. Number 3 is you maybe want to finance your own program. To do so, you would need to have 3, 4, 5 customers, 500 volume points at 35% discount. We already explained to you what volume points means, if you remember, several slides ago, so you know. And you can have your products for free. Who using products? Oh, and who wants to have it for free? Oh, everybody wants. What you need to do, 3 customers. Bring friends of yours to the next event, to the next whatever. Bring us to our club. Weight Loss Challenge group, next event, next training, Success University, whatever. You bring 3 customers, we help you to finance your own program. That's the economic deal behind. This is the way to keep customers around forever. Because at the end of the day, they start counting money. If they want to expand their program, they will count money. We discussed it, right, a couple of days ago. So, number 4, maybe you want to become like us, and to acquire new profession occupation called weight loss coach and make money and be like us. This is number 4. And number 5, maybe you want to join us, our leadership group, and build business, serious business, and make great money. And then we will explain to you the next steps of the marketing plan, because we have many, up to all kinds of high levels with big, big, big money. But it's not important for you because you guys are not there yet, okay? We will discuss it with you at the supervisor school with those who qualify for the supervisor level, the ultimate level, at the first stage, and then we will discuss it with you. So the next, what we advise, you join our nutrition club and weight loss challenge group, or whatever you promote, whatever way of doing business you promote. Okay? So then we say enroll into the Success University or whatever type of training you have. Of course, I do it very fast with you, but during the STS or training, you go slow and you explain everything, right? Now, 5, what you will need, the next step is you will need to order your products. If you didn't do it yet, you will need products to have those results. If you did it, great. If you didn't, now is the time. You need to do it on your own ID. If you have ID, then you will be able to accumulate volume and eventually to arrive to the supervisor position. It takes time. You decide how fast you want to move, and we will help you to facilitate your progress. Okay? Then you can add other products to your program. Not just basic, but we have long range of products. If you want to do it and you want to finance your program, then you would love to, of course, then we need to explain to you something else. If you answer these 3 questions positively, question number 1 is, would you like to continue using our products? And if you say yes, and then question number 2 is, would you like to have the cost of your products covered? So you would have your products for free. And question number 3, are you ready to share your own results with the family and friends and whatever to help other people to improve their nutrition? If all answers are yes, 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 right, then you need to go to the next level, and this next level is senior consultant. Then you need 500 volume points. Then you will get 35%, 500 volume points of products, and you can cover your own program. At the same time, you can help some people to lose weight, right? So, and now recognition is going on. Now we bring on stage all people who just became senior consultants, and these people are excited. Everybody who last month got their, made their 500 volume points or more, we call them VIP distributors. At this particular level, of course, there are some other VIP qualifications at big events, but these are VIP people here at the very beginning. So they not just using products themselves, but they also help others. So we recognize them for that. Please come on stage. They all come on stage. We give them flowers and hugs and kiss and everything. And you know, music and applause and everything you want. This is the highest recognition in the world. These guys. Not president's team, these guys. That's why every guest wants to be like them tomorrow. That's why conversion from guest, customer, or distributor into this next level is 100% almost. If you promote supervisor straight 4,000 volume points, then you would have 1 out of 10. If you promote this, you would get 10 out of 10. It's achievable tomorrow. Huh? And if you have 10 people in your personal volume at the STS, you would have 10 people doing tomorrow 500 volume points, 5,000 volume points. No conflict of interest, everybody's happy, and during next week, all products are sold, because each and every one needs just to bring 3 customers. You feel the difference? And these guys just starting now. Okay, so if your answer is yes, then this is what you become. Okay, this is your position. Congratulations, get on stage, get your flowers. Flowers, I really mean flowers. Most of them are women, so flowers, this is the time. Bring lots of flowers, give them flowers. People never, we give them this very nice diploma and the pin, diploma, and flowers. People got crazy. They don't remember when they last time got pin, diploma, and flowers at the same time. Actually never happened to them. And applause and music, and everybody goes crazy. And they're so proud of themselves. So then we explain what it gives you. This is diploma. They are so proud, and this is now what the next is. Okay, now they go on stage, they get now their whatever. Okay, so now we explain to the new people, we give them an example of an order. So if you buy 500 volume points, you would have program for yourself, then you would have program for 4 other customers, and now we show them how you finance your own program. So we explain economics. People love it. They want to have products for free. And this is the basic economics. And nobody is losing money. You understand? When they buy for 3-4 customers. And then they have products for free as a result. So their cost is $93, but their income is $136. So they cover their entire program. Everybody's happy. Then next thing we do is we say now is the time to order products. We can't order products now, but you can do it with your upline sponsors in the break or tomorrow or whenever you want. Okay? Get your iPhone and order products now. We have a break. This is with new technology, it's really fun. You can do it now. If you don't want to do it now, if you are not interested to do it now, do it whenever you want. It's easy, no pressure, but everybody wants. After this amount of flowers, everybody wants to get it. Trust me, people are crazy. So get your products from the company. This is your product order. And now we will help you now to establish your, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to work with you to help to establish your customer base. We are going to do it together. You are not going to do it. You understand? We do it together as a team, and you learn from us how to do it. Very secure, people feel very secure. No 4,000, and we do it with you. You understand the difference? Completely the opposite approach. So, and you need to get 5 customers, and we will help you to get 5 customers. So once you have 5 customers, then we will plan next 2 weeks. And for the next 2 weeks, you would need 1,000 volume points, or next month, or whatever speed is. Okay? Because here's the deal. Because now you have first customers, they need second month's products. And we keep going, and so we add 5 new customers. So now you have more customers. And one of your customers is becoming distributors. And now they have 5 customers. So we will need more products, bottom line. Okay? And now you are becoming success builder. Now you will need 500, as we say, for old customers, 500 for new customers. And so you will need 1,000 volume points. You are becoming whatever you are becoming for the next 2 weeks or the next months. Okay? And now you have this next example of the next, example of the next order. again, economics. We show people pure economics, how they are going to make money, cover expenses. Now their advanced program cost $100 at 42%. Their income is $360. Now they not just cover their own program, they already make money. And they have enough products to go and supply to their 9 customers now. Okay? So, and then, so this is what we establish. We establish customer base and distributors, and this person actually is ready to qualify between me and you, right? Can we allow this person to qualify and complete their qualification? Yes. They have already customers. Yes. And not 1, 10 distributor, 100 distributor customers. It may be already line of 2, line of 3, right? Now it's time, you understand? So there is no pressure. Nobody losing volume. Moreover, you're accumulating volume. Your volume is becoming bigger and bigger. Personal volumes are becoming bigger. This is bottom line with this new plan. If we just do right things. So, and then you complete your qualification. There is no right. Whatever. So we take you again back to the original picture and say, listen, it's you decide how you move. We will help you to facilitate everything you want. Okay. So now this is the very light and nice explanation of what is going to happen. It's not just marketing plan explanation. It's also, we show the process. This is what is going to happen between us for the next several weeks' time. This is what we are going to do. It's also plan of action. You understand? So it's not just sometimes we explain marketing plan, we draw, circles and say these guys make this money, these guys make this. This is one story. Another story is what we do. Here you combine both stories in one thing. It's also marketing plan explanation, but it also plan of action. So this is more or less the idea. And then you continue, no pressure. This is what we do. You can take it and do whatever you want. I'm just telling you that if you want to use this new marketing plan to take advantage of it, we will need to have something else rather than just looking for the next supervisor. So I finished my first part. Three questions. Is it 2 days STS? Yes, it could be 1 day, it could be 2 days. This is your decision. Second is, do we have a special guest? It's not important. Do you have special guest or not? You can deliver the same idea at any kind of training, even in front of 1 person or 5 people, or STS or whatever. Okay? And question number 3, how long it takes what? This is approximately 1 hour training, including recognition, including everything. Okay, so let me just tell you this. We discussed with the president's team members BizWorks. So, and how you analyze your numbers, right? You remember, guys? So we advise everybody, every GET team member, to go and look at your organizational analysis at 3 levels and 6 levels, right? And we're not going to discuss all those numbers because first, you didn't see it, it's too small. But I just want to give you an idea that this is very important screen for you to look at if you want to analyze and improve your numbers. Just a couple of ideas and that's it. So first of all, you have this people who don't produce any volume, this column. This is your different columns of your supervisors. This is number of supervisors, and this is percentage in each segment of supervisors. 0, we call them zeros, non-active supervisors. Then small supervisors, these guys are consumers who produce a little bit. And then retailers, 2 groups of retailers, small retailers and bigger retailers. And then all kinds of producers, 2,500, 4,000 and above, 10,000 and above. And your organizational volume and number of ordering supervisors and new supervisors and total supervisors and months by months. This is what you see. So what is your goal? You have only 2 goals. Try to diminish this segment to make as less zeros as possible. Year by year you look at if you have no trend, it may be either you don't do right job or you have very small amount of zeros, such as 10%, 15%, 20%, right? If you have more than 20% zeros, you need to look at very carefully. If you have 25% zeros, it's okay. If you have 30% zeros, now you know that you can improve it, because the ultimate number is 76, 75. This is the more or less, it's a good one, right? If you have more than 50% zeros, write this down. You need to think twice what you do, because you lose too many people. You bring too many people and you lose too many people, so you need to think how you bring them in. This is very important. More than 50% zeros, this is red light. Stop and think what you do. So, and then what you want to do, you want to create these segments. These are very important segments. Small retailers, those who produce 1,000, 2,000 volume points. Normally, some people don't pay attention to these guys because they say we are looking for top producers, and this is a mistake. Top producers are extraction of small producers. You can't find just top producers without having all. We understand it, right? We are not naive people. We are not looking for the big star. We are looking to collect everybody, to let everybody feel good, let everybody produce a bit more, and then you will see top producers as well. So you want this group to grow, these 2 groups to grow. And of course, as a result, you will grow those who produce 2,500 volume points, and then those who produce 4,000 and more, and so on and so forth. So please look at those numbers and try to move from non-active segments people into active segments people. And how to do it? More retail, multi-level retail. Someone just said it at the backstage, that now we understand that not just I'm in charge of to have in my nutrition club first-line customers all the time, but I need to activate my customers. If I go out and I help these customers to establish customers under my customers, so first I have more customers in my club, but second, now I activate my customers. You understand? They have customers under them. They have no choice but to either become distributors or become something else or whatever. So I establish facts. I establish facts. You understand what is it to establish facts? You create a new reality. Customers and the customers. If you have just customer, this is one story. If you have customer with 5 customers, under this customer, it's a different story. You can come and pitch business now, right? Do you agree with that? So look at this. Okay, so these were more or less the ideas of the last 3 days, if you don't mind. And yesterday we said that we will have some interactive session, questions and answers if you wish. We have exactly 30 minutes to go. And if you want to ask anything, so let's do it now. Any questions you want, we can have some. Can we activate microphone, please? Thank you very much. It's regular STS. It's whatever you do, you just do. It's not important what you do. You have some STS and some plan, right? Everybody's happy, excited. That's it. If people are excited and happy and they love the environment and they love everything, then it's fine. You just keep going and do whatever. My point was just marketing plan. Okay? If you present marketing plan something like that, then you start developing small volumes. You need many small volumes. That's the point. 500 volume points is more important than 4,000. This is my point to everybody. It's more important. I don't need 1 4,000. I need 10 500. Thank you.
Hice una lista para ver con cuántas personas comienzo a trabajar. I made a list to see with how many persons I started working. Incluye get, working en mis dos primeros niveles. That includes get teams, middle teams, first 2 levels. ¿Cómo los identifico? How I identify them.
How what?
How identify them. Verify.
How identify people to work with?
Yeah. Sí, para coger esos días con quién comenzar el trabajo. To choose, to know to who start working with.
She's asking.
Who is hot?
She did a list of all her Get ML team members, and how does she identify 10 people to start to work with?
Yeah, you talk about to choose them to work with. She wants to have 10 people to work with on first 2 levels.
Right. Oh, that's right. That's a nice question.
Okay, Leo, on first lines, how to identify on 2 first levels 10 people to work with.
Right. Look for people with buttons. So, you mean to work with, you mean to help them to establish some kind of focus group, to take them to what? Active Volt team and to do business, serious people, right? This is what you mean?
Yes.
People who are ready to get committed, you know? This is what you mean? Right? You talk to everybody. And then you ask them what their goal is. Like we ask our guests at the STS, we give them 5 different ideas of how to choose goal. Right? You remember? Just for yourself, to use products, for you and your family, for you, your family, and to cover some expenses, and then to make some money, and then to start building business. What do you want? You talk to people. And then if they say, we want everything, right? We want all 5. Then you say, okay, so are you ready to go through the plan? And the plan is, this is what you're going to do. Next 6 months, we establish the plan and program, and we go to the Active Volt team, then Active Volt team under you, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Are you ready to go? And they say yes. And then you put them in the list. You interview people. You guys need to talk to people and ask many questions. This is my sponsor, Michael Cole. Always he was teaching me. Ask questions. And ask questions which start with why also. Not just what you want to do, but also why do you want to do it. Ask many questions, starts with why, and then you will discover everything you want. They say, this is what I do. Then you say why. Then you say because of this. And you say why again. And you say just because my mom is whatever. And you say why? Your mom is what? So, because I want to be independent. Why do you want to be independent? How much money do you want to make? I want to get rich. Why you want to get rich? How much money you want to make? 5,000. Why you want 5,000? Why not 3? Why not 10? Talk to people. Then you will get your impression on each individual, and then you will put list of 3, 4, 5, or 10 most people with the highest level of desire, and then you say, guys, from this month we go crazy to the next level. And what next level for every supervisor? Active wall team. And it's not important who supervisor is. It could be supervisor, active supervisor. It could be wall team. It could be active wall team already. It could be get team. You understand the point? You want everybody to put into the same shoes and go to the same place all over again. Let's create new business. Let's create new business. Every 6 months we create new business. Every 6 months we create new business. Who cares who you are? Let's create new active wall team again and again and again. I just activated several of my president's team members who've been waiting for the whole story. Not now. It was a couple of years ago already, because market is on fire. Russia is just on fire. You can't even imagine what's going on there. You guys just can't even imagine. So it's growing like crazy. But I must tell you, if I show you the numbers, you almost don't see any zeros. Almost no zeros. Everybody's active. It means everybody is whatever they do. So we established it. We started this, what is it? It's 3 years ago already. You just started a year ago. Sorry about you guys, but, you know. Life is not, always fair. Exactly. It's not fair. But the company didn't want, it's not just the company, it's also Chairman's Club, and also they said, okay, let's test it, the whole story of volume accumulation in some market. And if it works, then we will do it in the rest of the world. So, and of course, they are ready to sacrifice some market always to test something. Right? And this is somewhere which is far away from here. It should be far away, frozen, and different language, and somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And this is Russia. And I said, no problem, we'll do it. So, last month, we had highest months, since market. You know what happened in Russia, by the way? You don't know the history. We had business growing like crazy. We achieved in 1998, Russia achieved 15 million volume points, was growing like crazy. And then local currency crashed, economy crashed, everything crashed. And from 15 million volume points, Russia went down to 1.7. You understand? From 15. So we lost 90% of the business. Everybody lost everything. Royalties, homes, money, everything. It's not just Herbalife. Everybody. All businesses. Okay? Economy crashed completely. It was a huge crisis. Not the crisis we knew now. Now it was nothing. Local currency devaluated in 30 days sixfold. You understand? It's like, just want to imagine, for you to understand. You sell now, let's say, $150 worth of products to your customer, right? Okay? Imagine that 30 days from now, product price of the same product would become $800. You would feel bad. Huh? 800. Basic program. So we would lose 90% of our customers, right? We would stay with rich people only. So this is what happened there. And since then, market fell down. And then market started to recover when we introduced nutrition clubs and when we introduced new marketing plan. These two things moved market back. And market is just on fire now. We can't control everything what's going on. We try our best. Last month was the highest month since then. And we're almost there again. And it was, you know, the temperature is in Russia now? Are you in Celsius or in Fahrenheit? So I will say in Celsius because I don't understand Fahrenheit if you don't know. But some of you are from Mexico, right? So from other countries where you used to say, you use the Celsius, right? You understand Celsius? 40 degrees below zero. 40 degrees, okay? Highest production ever. You wouldn't want just to be there for a second. And they got the highest production. Because nobody cares about anything. Because market is on fire. So what I'm telling you, it takes time to establish based on this fact that you already do nutrition clubs and you already do and you know how to sell. You know everything. I didn't come to teach you to do retail and to do clubs and to do weight loss challenge. This is what we learned from America and from Mexico. Okay? My point is different. My point is game changed. With this new marketing plan, now you are able to get your zeros to a very minimum and allow every little guy to grow and every retailer to become recruiter if you just play the game based on new rules and not look for the super duper top producers. Now everybody can play the game. That's the point. This is what I was trying to explain to you during the last 3 days. Otherwise, you are doing great. You are the best in the world. What was the question, excuse me? Everything is yours.
I got it, and I love it. Thank you so much. Now, when you have the supervisors, do you make a supervisor school to show them the next level? Or?
Sure. Monthly supervisor school is everywhere. Yeah. We have one specific day. You do whatever you do, guys. I don't want to come and anything to because everything is working. Just we have monthly. Every month we have a day. Half day is supervisor school, and half day is it's a combination of club owners meeting, distributor training, and then open part. Why Herbalife? Why now? Or something like that. That's just every month in every city. But it's not important. You do whatever you do. Supervisor schools, we keep going, with it. Sure. Active Wall Team is the main focus of every supervisor school. This is the next level. The rest is in the middle. The next is just, it's not levels. Wall Team, we don't produce it, we don't promote it as a next level. We promote it is the skill to acquire. You understand? It's a skill to acquire. It's not next level anymore. So you need to do 2,500 4 months in a row, then we know that you acquired skill of customer base. It's 3 different skills to acquire. Then you become next big thing called Active Wall Team. And this is the biggest. Yes, please.
Yes, how can we briefly explain to clients that it's a long way distance from house? Like it's in another state. How can we take these people to get clients? And how can we inform them about the system that they can use? And what is the best time for them to go to a system in their town?
Long distance customers, you mean?
Yes.
It's a tricky thing, by the way. Long distance is a tricky. I don't understand, and this is I don't have expertise, to be honest with you. There are some systems available. Some people they work. Some they use whatever they use, from Skype conferences, iChange, whatever. So normally, if I have a customer or distributor long distance, I want this person to invite people at home, and I would call. Okay, but I just want to tell you the objective, what the objective is. Objective is for me to create something under this person. That's the objective. How I do it, I don't know. It's so many different individual situations. The question is, what do we want to achieve? And this is what we want to achieve. Put people under the person, whether it's customer or distributor, put people. Once you put people under those people. Then put people under those people. Whatever you use. If you have good friends in this town and you can link this person to the local system, that's great. But you don't know what the system is and what they promote there, whether it's going to help or not. I have my personal experiences, which sometimes good, sometimes not. Sometimes, you want to go and do easy job. You call someone and say, listen, this is my new guy, please take care of them. Gone. Thank you. It's not just I'm losing the person because someone will sign them up. This is not the case. But they will not do my job. They will not do your job. So it's our job, even long distance, to create something under the guy, to create something, as deep as possible. Don't count. Moreover, count. As deep as possible. You understand? Count generations. Deeper is better. That's the point. And this is something which we are missing. We tend to build just like that, but we need to build like that. And then we know how to build deep, now we can add. Locally or long distance. Locally is always easier. That's why, one of the reasons why Mexico, you remember two attempts to create big business was done in Mexico, locally. Nutrition Club is the most local business operation we ever seen, right? For the immediate neighborhood. People are brought from the very next door houses, whatever, okay? This is super duper local business. Couldn't be more local. Versus Americans who've been trying same time, just want to remind everybody, same time they've been trying to do systems, internet-based systems, means no local at all. Right? Now we see who won the thing, right? Do I need to expand on it? Say it again, please.
At which point, locally, you ask your customers to join the system?
Very good question. This is not the point. The point is how I put people under this customer. This is my point. If I put customers under my customer, at some point, I will find the way, we will find the way to talk about STS or events or whatever. You understand? It's not an objective. It will happen naturally. Your job is not to invite customers somewhere. Your job is to develop customer, to put customers on the customer. You will find the way to explain the rest. Yes, please.
Yes. I keep hearing they say put the customer under the customer. Are you doing it yourself? You're finding the customer, or you're getting the distributor to find the customer?
Say it again, please. Exactamente.
Okay. Michael, I keep hearing that you say put the customer under the customer, put the customer under the customer. Where are these customers coming from? You or the distributor?
I'm a distributor. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I am your distributor.
Okay.
You're putting the customers under me. Where are these customers coming from? You finding them or me finding them?
Are you kidding me?
No, because it happens.
Ah.
Because like I say, I keep hearing you giving the message, put the customers
Okay.
under the customers.
Thank you for giving me opportunity to clarify whatever needs to be clarified. Putting customer under someone, it does mean that I take my customer and put under you. When I started this business, thank you very much. This is a great question. Whew. Listen. When I started this business, at some point after a month or two, when I understood how to get customers, I was getting customers like crazy. After 2 months, I had over 50 customers. And it was 10, 15 customers I met first on the street, and then the rest it was home parties with them, customers and the customers. It wasn't multi-level retailing. I didn't know what is it. It was just referrals. Referrals, right? You know how to get referrals, right? And how to. I gave you just more aggressive approach to referrals. It means we explain in advance that we go and we will work in your place and you will invite people, right? It's just more aggressive. Otherwise, it's not new, referrals. Who do you know? It's not new. This is the first English sentence I've heard from John Turtle when I didn't speak any English. I didn't speak and I didn't understand any English, just for everybody, just for the record. So, and my sponsor brought me a tape, said, this is our upline sponsor in States, John Turtle. I had no idea who John Turtle was, 20 years ago. And I didn't speak English. And he said, listen to this tape. This is great training. I said, oh, very good. When you don't understand English, this is very helpful. He said, listen to this tape, you will understand. Whatever you understand, it's important that you listen to Mark Hughes and listen to Jim Rohn and listen to whatever you understand, it's not important. So I put this stuff, John Turtle is no, something in English saying, right? And then, but I studied English at the school, but our teacher was sick all the time, right? When I asked my wife, I say, listen, do you know where this, Ecuador is? She says, listen, my geography teacher was sick all the time. So she has always this kind of, excuse, right? So I have my excuse. My teacher was really bad. No English. All I knew about English is Beatles songs, which my brother brought to listen. So it was my exposure to English. So I knew a few words. So, and then I was listening to this tape, and then John Turtle was saying, la 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 la, and he said, who do you know? And then again, la 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 la, who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Then I'm looking in the vocabulary, who do you know? Ah, who do you know means who do you know? Who do you know? All right. So, and then my sponsor is saying, listen, you need to ask people, who do you know, who do you know? So you would get referrals, you would have not just one customer, you would have one customer with results, and then you would have their friends and so on. It's easier rather than going back to the street. Oh, it was really interesting to me. It was important because I knew nobody, new country. Then I started to ask them, who do you know, who do you know? And I got so many customers, it was unbelievable. And now I recruited my mom. And my mom became brand new distributor. And my mom, it's another story. So she was cleaning houses as a regular immigrant. She had 3 university degrees from 3 different universities, high degree, 3. But she couldn't find any job, so she was cleaning houses. She was making $300 a month. So, and now I said, Mom, go with me, let's start doing Herbalife, it's unbelievable. And my dad said, don't touch Mom. Don't touch your mom. She needs to continue. She will never sell anything. Okay? Don't confuse your mom. Let her continue. I said, no, Mom, you must join. It's going to be unbelievable. So she did, eventually. She stopped cleaning houses, and she went to the street with me. She knew nobody as well, to look for customers. And it didn't work for her, somehow. It didn't work. She couldn't. She was shy, she was whatever. Normally she's not shy. She's now president's team with 2 diamonds, but it's a different story. So, and so but back then we didn't know president's team. It was 26 president's team members in the company, remember? You couldn't even say this. So, and then she couldn't sell anything. And after a couple of weeks, when she stopped cleaning houses and she didn't sell here anything, we started to feel serious pressure at home, coming from my dad. from my dead end. So he approached us and said, listen, you are dead. I'm your dead and you are dead because you promised that you are going to take care of your new distributor, which is my wife and your mom, right? You have your 20, 30, 40, whatever customers. She has nothing. She already stopped cleaning houses where we have less money now, and it was very critical, this money. It was the only money we made, right? So here's what you are going to do. You are going to put your customers under my mom, under your mom. Give her customers. Your customers. We invested in you, he said. It's time to return back, to give back to the community. It's time to give back. Listen, I was not experienced distributor. I felt that something is wrong. If I work there, right, I understand that she is my mom. And I felt that something is wrong if I'm going to get customers, but I'm going to, what is it? So I called my sponsor. I said, listen, this is what's going on. He said, don't give her any customer, even one. I said, but she is my mom. He said, no, mom, it's business now. If you want your mom to become distributor, independent distributor and succeed in this business, you give her nothing. What you do, you teach. You take her and go and do it together until she knows what to do on her own. But you, yourself, your customers and your distributors, you give nothing. No give. Teach. Create together. Do something together. Give her skills, confidence, whatever, like I did with you, and he did it with me. He showed me several times what to do and how to do it until I understood what to do, right? You do with her what I did with you. Did I give my customers to you? He asked me. I said, no. This is what you do with your mom, regardless what the relations with the person. You want to establish distributor? Go straight. It was a great lesson for me. I said, Mom, no problem, let's do it together. Because beforehand I was trying to explain to her how to do it, but I didn't do it together. It was not enough. And this is something which we tend to do. We want, sometimes we don't want to go and invest in our distributors. We just want to be in the position, we just explain what to do. Theoretical training. What nutrition clubs did, by the way, nutrition clubs created new environment of no theoretical training. You grow up in the club. This is the best way of tell, show, try, do. You don't need to train anybody if someone is growing up within nutrition club. You just go and naturally continue. But when there is no such an environment, and we didn't have this kind of environment back then, we had no choice but to go and train people somehow. And theoretical training just doesn't work in most cases. So this is the story. Don't put customers, don't put your customers, don't give products, don't give money, don't give anything. Help, train, work together, create together, but don't give. This is wrong message. Next question, please.
Okay, over here.
Hi, my name is Alejandra from New York. I want to know, when you start building the deep retailing with the new customer or the new distributor, do you provide the products so that this distributor can service their people right away, and then you help them place the order to start accumulating the points, or do you place the order immediately every time they get an order to put them on the accumulation right away?
Good question. There are different situations, always. Sometimes you have a distributor with products or distributor with products already, and now you have customers. Now everything is fine. And sometimes you have a distributor and potential customer, and distributor doesn't have products yet. This is the case, right? Or you have a customer, potential customers, and this one has no products yet, no distributor yet, right? So all situations are different, and I will not be able to give you a solution. What I want you to give is the principle. Now here's the principle. The principle is, if someone brings someone, they need to be rewarded with money and volume points. And this is very important, to keep the principles. Okay? Now, sometimes there is customer who referred you to another customer, and they're both customers at 100%. And there is no problem for you to sell to both at 100%. If you got referral, that's fine. But if you go and pitch the whole story to this customer and say, listen, let me help you, not help me. Let's go and introduce this program. It's not just product, you remember, it's 4 different things, everything together, to people you know. And she would say, yes, let's do it. And then you have home party. And then you have 5 people there. And 3 would say, we want to join it. Right? Now you come and then you accept these people. They don't buy products yet at this particular moment. So you would come to your customer and say, listen, what do you want to do? There are 2 choices. One is I sell to these people. Not I sell. They buy from me. This is one choice. And second choice, they buy through you. If they buy from me, I make my money, everything is fine. If they buy through you, you would have your discount, your program covered, and you would have 500 volume points. You would find yourself in the middle of something called supervisor qualification. I'll be glad to explain to you what is it. So you will be in the game already, and you would have your products eventually for free. What do you want? And then you listen to the answer. If she says, I don't mind, I don't need anything, I'll be happy to help, but I don't need anything, I don't want to do anything, to be involved in anything, then it's fine. If she says, it's interesting, then you say, guys, wait a minute. It's not exactly like this. Okay, and then you go and explain everything and sign up first. And sometimes, let's say you sell, and then it appears to be that this person now is interested, right? So you always can fix what you've done. If you sell to these people first, and now she wants to do it, no problem, right? We sign the person up, place 500 volume points order, right? And switch products. You understand? So we can do it before, we can do it after. Here's the important is principle. The principle, if someone brings a value, and value is next customers, brings something and wants to be rewarded, and rewarded can be in 2 ways, volume points and money. Both are very important. Retail income and volume points, critically important, these volume points. We need to reimburse, we need to do it. It could be sooner, it could be later, it could be before, and it could be after. We just need to take care of volume points and money and be very straight and play very straight game, because we are building trust-based relations. No trust, no relations. That's it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Last question, otherwise we are over. Yes?
Okay, I'm German Hurricane from Los Angeles. Leon, I just wanted to ask you, is it possible that we can get this presentation or something that is very similar to this for our own users?
Anything is available, no problem at all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention, invitation. You are the best, and it's going to be crazy. Thank you, and see you in March.
Gracias a Leon, ¿ah? ¿Qué piensan? So Leon, before you leave, on behalf of all of our distributors and all of the company, we really
you they are ready to rock and roll and really make 2011 a spectacular, spectacular year. So we want to thank you. We have some gifts for you.
Thank you.
So this one here is a special gift for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you very much.
It's a watch. Very nice.
Thank you very much. Very much. Thank you. Can you imagine?
And then we also
Thank
have, because you know, I know that you leave, we all know that you leave your family behind, your beautiful wife. We have a gift for her too as well, to thank her for allowing you to come here and share your time with us.
Listen, guys, it was worth coming, I'm telling you. Thank you, darling. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much.
And then one last one.
It's too much, too much.
One last.
Más.
So, you know, these chicas poderosas, you know, they're everything, right? So they put together this scrapbook for you.
Oh my goodness.
Memories of this weekend.
All right. Thank you very much.
Of everything that's been happening here. So that's for you.
Thank you very
So
much.
can go back
Thank you,
home
darling.
And look at all these wonderful pictures and say, what wonderful people. I have to come back maybe for another event.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you. Thank you so much.